I grew up in a very strong religious community, and we were taught that the color of our skin as black people, that we were sinners. And in order to be safe, we have to believe in this white, blue eye image of a God, and that the blood of that man will be your savior. And all of the generation, black generation, before that man ever came on the planet, were in forever hell, burning in hell. And in order for me not to be burned in hell, I have to believe. And I have to believe in that man as my savior. And I remember as a little boy, I burned my finger in the fire, and I know how that felt. And I imagined that my entire body was burning in forever hell, no release. And I wonder, I said to myself, I wish that I didn't hear anything about God. I wish that I didn't know how to read and write. And I wish that I lived in the mountain by myself and I never met anyone, so no one to tell me about God or religion. That was my wish. Because I say, that kind of stuff, how am I will ever escape that? And whenever I think about God inside, I felt like an imposter. That there is this judgment over my head. How dare you think that God is inside of you? And when I read Revelation, because I was reading literally, it confirmed all of that story. And I went crazy. Never share with anyone. I went crazy to the point where I said, I don't want to hear nothing about God and about religion and none of that. And now that I see with all of these crazy ass stories, it is the cause of war, it's the cause of poverty, it's the cause of separation, it's because of racism. Until we have the courage and the strength, which I had to. I remember I bowed down on my knee and I asked myself to remove the image of God from my mind. I literally prayed, I want to remove the image from my mind. I became a rebel, like angry. And I remember I looked at my mother for the first time. I must have been about 15 years old. And I said to her, Mom, don't even think about asking me or forcing me to go back to church again. And I think she must have felt something, and she never said a word. And I have to go back to what my father used to tell me. That don't be afraid to do whatever you want to do. And now I chant that. I chant that for years, and now I'm at the space to understand that the cosmic God don't exist, that there is no condemnation to fear, that my job is to take command of my own mind, to quiet the senses, the thieves, the five thieves, the seeing, the hearing, the smelling, the tasting, the touching. When you overcome these thieves that is rob you from your true essence, then you put them in place. and they now become your allies to help you to observe the phenomenal physical world, and to know that if you want to change anything, that is just an illusion. You can only change inside your thinking. So, this is what I do in my work to help other people to remember, not telling them anything, just to help them to remember and to take courage to go inside of their own self. First, you have to have courage. And you also have to be honest. You can't hide behind what happened to your ancestors and what happened in religion or whatever it is, or the abuse that happened to you or your people. Because all of your past is already advanced. All of your ancestors live within you, because it's only oneness. Having multiple experiences. I am. That's all it is. I am. Much love and respect.